Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? What's going on with you? As you guys know, it's Wednesday, it's 5 o'clock. Florida State, Miami, and the Florida Gators show. All fans of each, team, more than likely come in, talk your trash. I will put a link in the chat so you guys, from each fan base can come on in, talk your trash. What's going on with your team? Right any wrongs that I've said about your team. Trust me, I said a lot of wrongs about your team. I'm gonna continue to do that. So it's up to y'all, if y'all want to defend your team or not. But Florida Gators. We're gonna start with the Florida Gators today. Transfer portal is popping, everything going on. But as you guys seen, maybe in the last 30 minutes or so, the Florida Gators got a commitment out of a 24 quarterback. Four-star. He's a 4-star. He's not a 5-star. He's a 4-star. Glad that we got that clear. See, most of you guys like to go off of one of these sites, whatever one that got him as a 5-star. Well, if he's not listed as a 5-star in the composite, well, guess what? He's not a 5-star. He's a 4-star. So, anyways, let's talk about these commitments. This certain commitment. We're gonna take a look into him, of course. DJ, if I'm not mistaken, DJ Logway or something like that. That's his name. So we're gonna look into him. Of course, we got to go into the 24 class because he's 24. 24. Now, as you guys can see, 247 Sports, they have him as a 5-star. Now, composite-wise, he's a 4-star. The guy's a 4-star. So don't let the Florida fans try to fool you. They're gonna go off of whichever metrics that works the best for them. So let's take a look at DJ here. You see that right there? He's listed as a 4-star. You see that there? I don't see 5 stars. I see 4 stars. All right, let me stop playing with you Gators because I know most of y'all are triggered right now. Y'all are mad. I already see somebody in the chat. He writing goofy. He's already butthurt by the things that I'm saying. The Florida Gators, man, got a commitment out of DJ Log here. He's a 5-star commit. Yes, he's a 5-star. 247 Sports actually got him listed as a 4-star. So if you go by 247's metrics, then he's a 4-star. But if you go by the composite, which is what you should be going after, is basically he's listed as a 5-star. So 247 Sports is actually selling this guy short, basically. So the composites, here's what, for those of you guys that look at this now and don't know what the composite is, there's Rival, there's ESPN, there's 247 Sports, and as of lately, there's this other one called 0-3. So basically, all 4 of those metrics that they use to measure these kids' talent through stars is how you come up with the composite. So basically, you go to each and every site, and whatever he's listed as, whatever the grades are, you do an average. So he is a 5-star. But if you're going after 247 metrics, he's a 4-star. Guess which metrics T2Y is gonna go by? Guess whose metrics I'm gonna go by? Today it's F the composite. He's a 4-star, god dang it. Anyways, but today he made his commitment to the Florida Gators. On the table, I seen a couple more hats. I seen Texas A&M. I seen another one that said D2. Don't even know what that is. And some other ones. Now, for all you Gator fans out there, I'm gonna say something that's probably insignificant and probably don't really matter. Y'all just happy that y'all got him. But I was looking at his mama. I wasn't looking at her like that. Calm down. Calm down. And when I saw her do the gator, the little chomp, she didn't do it right. She put the wrong hand up and the wrong hand down, and she clap. the little clap, she didn't do it right. Now, that's a violation. That's a violation. That's a violation. The reason I know how this Gator thing's supposed to work, because I watch a guy, it's a Florida Gator fan, very, very familiar with most of your fan base. Josh Prey. Whenever he goes on these rants about how good the Gators are, most of the time he's lying. He always say it's basically this hand over that hand, and then you chomp or whatever. So she didn't do it right. I was watching. But Gator fans, let's talk about your team while we at it, though. Let's talk about these baby lizards. Let's talk about this class, this 24 class. So far, you got 3 guys in the 2024 class that's committed. Miles Graham, he's a linebacker. He's listed as a 4-star. And then you got Chancey Bones, whatever you want to call him, Bowens. He's listed as a 4-star. So you got 3 guys that's committed. Yeah, 3 guys that's committed. So let's go back. Let's go back to present times. Present times, which is right now we're looking at the 2023 class. There's plenty of time for anybody to flip these guys. So they come into Florida today. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Some Billy could go out there and get whooped this season. More than likely he will. And most of these guys will probably end up flipping, or somebody might offer them a bag, or whatever the case may be. So we tend not to look into 24 while 23 is going on, plain and simple. If you guys, been living under a rock, haven't heard, the transfer portal is booming right now. There's over 1,000 players in it already. There's over 1,000. Man, let's look at this class, though. So the 2023 class that they got right now is actually slipping downwards. It's actually slipping downwards. You got number 11 in the country now. Why did they drop from why did they drop all the way down to 11? That's kind of crazy. But why did the Florida Gators drop to 11? Wasn't they like 9? Did somebody else just come up out of nowhere and took their spot? As a matter of fact, let's take a look at it. See, why did they drop? Who took their spot? Who got some commits? Who took out the baby lizards? Why are they going into 2020? Come on, man, stop playing with me. All right. So Alabama still 1, Georgia 2, blah blah blah. Miami's 8. Miami's 8th in the country. We're like right behind Oklahoma. Let's see. Oklahoma's not that far ahead of us. They're like a point away. So we get a committer. So we'll pass Oklahoma. Hell, we get a committer too. We'll pass. We could pass LSU too. So Miami is in pretty good shape to end the season. The off season, that is, as a top 5 class in the country. We're on good pace. We're on good pace for that. 863 Seminole TV. What's going on with your boss? Let me get the show started thing off the screen real quick. So obviously, Florida's, I guess some of these other teams been getting their commitments and everything like that. So I wanted to say to you Gator fans, it's always quality over quantity. You see, Miami has 22 commits. The Florida Gators got 22 commits. We got the same amount of commits, but our class is valued more. Because we just better than y'all. That's it. Ain't nothing else to say about it. We just better than y'all. We just better than y'all. I can't come up with nothing other than we're just better than y'all. That's how it goes. We're just better than y'all. 47 of you guys in here already. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Practice hitting the like button when you come on in. I know some of you Gator fans are not gonna like what I'm saying. I know some of you Seminole fans are not gonna like what I'm saying. I will give you the opportunity to come in and debunk anything that I've said. So As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I see BB's asking for the link, so I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and we're gonna talk about some of these stuff that's going on for the Gators, the Seminoles, and of course my Miami Hurricanes. So the link is in the chat. Yeah. So Florida. Samuel. I'm not Samuel. Samson. Locked in a visit this weekend with the Florida Gators. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about when I say Samuel, you might know him as Pancake Honcho. You might know him as that one. He's a 5-star offensive lineman. Miami has said to be in the front runner for him for a minute now, but he's made a couple visits to the Gators now. Locked in a official visit with him. Also, Kamani McClain. There are rumors and speculations that he might end up taking a visit to Alabama, an official visit. So, he committed to us over the Florida Gators and Alabama Crimson Tide earlier on, this month or whatever, last month. So, Kamani McClain, I know a lot of Canes fans are up in rage right now. They're like, Nick Saban trying to sweep in and try to grab, the best corner in the country. I mean, it's expected. We're out here trying to flip guys, from other people's school and stuff like that. Brandon Ennis, Mark Fletcher, the kid at Florida right now, Jakeem Jackson. We're trying to flip him too, which more than likely will happen. But the recruiting right now, the transfer portal is up there. So while we're talking about the Gators, let's just go ahead and see if they've updated enough of this transfer portal. Let's see if they've updated their transfer portal enough. Because I think the Gators are in a foot race right now to get in the portal before everybody else. So basically, as of right now, it looks to be a lot more updated. So we could run through some of these guys that has hit the transfer portal. BB, what's going on with you? You there, BB? All right, no BB. So a tight end hit the transfer portal from them. Nick, 3-star guy. Eligibility ready to go right away. Today, Kamar Wilcoxon. He hit the transfer portal. He's a cornerback, 4-star guy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, as a matter of fact, I'll just click on him to see. So he came in 2020. So he's from the 2020 class. He's a cornerback, 6'1", 183. He's into the transfer portal from Bradenton, Florida. So this is a guy that just into the transfer portal. Now, let me go ahead and pull up ESPN too, because we're going to run the Carfax on some of these kids. We're going to run the Carfax. Today, we're going to run the Carfax on some of these kids, because a lot of them is in the transfer portal. And I've been making these videos about, the kids dropping in the transfer portal as they do. And now what I've noticed is a lot of them have no stats whatsoever. So I'm looking at it from a standpoint of what have you done for me lately? And most of them has done nothing. I've seen a lot of freshmen that's actually hitting the transfer portal. Now, my question is, if a staff is not being overhauled, why are freshmen in the transfer portal? Were they sold a dream? Were they sold a lie? What is the deal with it? Because I've seen a lot of freshmen are in the transfer portal. BB, what's going on? Yeah, BB, you got no audio. There you go. You just got to turn on the music. All right, so let's look for this kid. This guy, Kamar, and we lost BB again. Wilcoxon. Okay, so let's check him out. BB, you there? Okay, so why is ESPN not letting me search for this kid? ESPN, stop playing with me. All right, so ESPN searcher's not working, I guess. I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so ESPN searcher is not working. All right, cool, whatever. But you know what? I'll go even. I'll go a step further. Then how about that, ESPN? Since y'all don't want to search, it's probably because he a Gator. They don't want me to search for him because ESPN don't like to let me search for
You
junk.
go keep watch. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I would have a problem. I couldn't even get on.
All right, man. So what's up with this quarterback, man? This commit y'all just got.
We needed it. It was big. I like
Because I
that way. I
mean,
like his
your
feet.
last couple quarterbacks that you got ain't been looking too well now. I mean, Kitna,
Hey.
Kitna, his whole situation is just crazy.
Hey. I get
Don't even
it.
want to talk
Yeah, I
about
get to
that one.
slow down. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
And then you got the other one who's
No.
screaming out the N word and singing along to songs or whatever. He's kicked off the team. So you kicked out two quarterbacks is gone, one voluntarily and one involuntarily.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Well,
No teach
well,
the
we
wild.
got the two we needed, so I'm cool with it.
Chris, you
We got
sound
the
like a
shot of this year.
transformer.
Again? Damn.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
you
you
sound
sound
like
better, yeah.
you talking like you sound like you on a walkie-talkie.
I don't know why, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I
know
got.
why they dropped the high ranking? Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see if this will help. Let me close out the stream for me getting in. Let me try to come back in. Well, does it sound better now?
Nah, it sound the same.
Damn. Let me try something. Hold on. I'll be back.
All right, so Wilcoxon, he's a corner. What's the deal with him, man? What's the deal with him?
For Wilcox?
Yeah,
I think he should have stayed. He might have a chance. Losing player, so he might have a chance.
they wasted no time in taking his name off the roster.
Oh, Wilcox, yeah. It's not surprising though.
Say something, Chris.
Go Canes.
Yeah, you sound the same.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on.
you might have to get some headphones or something.
I might, man. I don't know. I gotta get some Bluetooth, some real good Bluetooth headset. Because them cheap ones ain't from Amazon ain't gonna get it. And I got you in my truck right now. That's why. I don't know. It usually works. I don't know why.
All right, is your truck hooked up to your phone Bluetooth?
Yeah, the Bluetooth is hooked up. Yeah, all that's hooked
You,
up.
you might have to disconnect it
Hold on, let me see
and
something.
and and talk off the phone. All right, so I'm gonna
How
put you
about
on
now?
mute. Say something.
Go Kane.
Yeah, so you sound a lot better now. You don't sound
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah, it was connected to my Bluetooth, but normally I don't know. Whatever. Whatever
okay.
works.
So he is on here. They just got him listed as a safety. But let's
Yeah,
see this. Let's see
Wilcox
this.
is safety.
So 2020, a total of 3 tackles, 3 solos, 1 forced fumble. Then 2022, it looked like he dialed it back. Looked like Billy Napier didn't basically develop him, push him forward. This year, he's actually only got 2 solo tackles, and that's it. That's his only stats, 2 tackles. So, and you can only imagine that those 2 tackles came in garbage time because those tackles came from the Eastern Washington game. Wait, who is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, but Eastern Washington, the game in Florida blew out Eastern Washington. That's where he got his 2 tackles. So more than likely garbage time. He's a freshman. He is a freshman. So the 2020, I don't know, 2021, it seemed like there's no stats for him. So more than likely he didn't play at all. BB, put yourself on mute when your girl yelling at you.
And now she yelling at me. We looking at the dog. Can't get out of the way.
All right, so basically, he ain't got no stats. Now, normally I'll just drop a regular video on a guy like this. Tell Florida that he was their best safety or best corner and all that, and get the fans all right hyped up and T2, I don't know what he's talking about. He need to go do his research. Listen, if you watch any of my videos on the Florida Gators or the Florida State Seminoles, when y'all players hit the portal, all of them that hit the portal is your best guy. He was your best guy. Let me tell you.
But we sure say y'all guys hit the portal.
So if you come into my channel as a Gator fan or as a Florida State Seminole fan for your transfer portal news, read. You got to read into it, man. Basically, if a guy hit the portal, let's say I'm doing a video on a guy here, Kamar Wilcoxon, and it's about the transfer portal. Here's what you should get from the video. Kamar Wilcoxon entered the transfer portal. That's it. That's all you're going to get from the video. He was a freshman. He was his height, this, that, where he's from, Georgia. That's it. That's all the information you're going to get. Everything after that is I'm just going to be doing my trolling. That's it.
It's bad when you got to explain the troll to them. It really is.
Trust me, Florida State fans are the worst. They're the worst. I literally sat there and read off a letter that did not exist, and they believed it. They believed that this kid said, "Oh, we worked out at the trailer park. We Mike Norvell gave us Kool-Aid packet to put in our water bottles when we did something good." They really believed that.
That sounds like some shit Mike Norvell would do too.
Unfortunately, it is.
But hey, Wilcoxon hit the transfer portal, guys. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the car facts. We're gonna do the player facts. How about that?
All right.
We're gonna do the player facts on them. So when these guys that's in the portal, we're gonna do some player facts on them. All right. So that's the latest one so far that I've seen. Who knows? While we're online right now and talking, somebody else probably hit the portal because Florida Gators, they wasting no time. They wasting no time.
Purging. You getting all that out of there.
I try to tell
Hey, that's what you got to do, dog.
It's all for a
I
reason.
try to tell my Hurricane fans that when this portal opens, some of your favorite guys will be in there.
You did say that. You did say that.
Another 4-star guy here, Jalen Lee. He's in the transfer portal. He's a defensive lineman. Let's do this. Let's run the player facts on this guy.
Ooh, Jalen Lee. Oh boy, you don't see nothing.
Coso in the damn transfer portal. He ain't telling nobody.
So isn't these guys the guys that Billy brought in?
No, none of these are his players. None of them players are his.
Jalen Lee he's a defensive lineman in 2022. He had 8 assists. He didn't even get tackles. He assisted somebody.
I told you ain't gonna find nothing on him. Why you think he's gone?
He played against Eastern Washington. That's where he got 4 of his tackles. So You might well just say he only had 4 good tackles this year. Yeah, didn't do much. One against South Carolina, one against Georgia, one against Missouri, and one against Utah. Man, imagine jumping into the portal and telling another team to pick you up, and they say, "What have you done this year? What have you done last year? What have you done the year before?" And you present them with these numbers.
What have you done for them lately? Oh, sorry.
Like,
Just look at his career numbers. You don't got nothing.
Now you got another guy that's jumping in the portal because he wants some money, and you look at his stats, and he look phenomenal.
Wow.
But hey, that's the risk you take when you jump into the transfer portal. You got another guy. He's an offensive lineman.
Oh, I ain't know he hit the portal though.
You see whatever his name is. How you say his name?
Yeah, his name hard, but I don't know it. I just know he's from North Carolina.
So he's hit the portal. And,
all them damn other recruits.
what year did he come in?
Yeah, the year before.
21. So he came in 21. Okay. So another Dan Mullen guys. Probably they don't got no stats either.
No,
Billy probably gave him to hit the road, Jack.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the scar tissue, huh, BB?
Yeah, we're getting rid of all of them. I don't know what I thought.
Now what's the deal with this guy? What's the deal with this guy?
David Reed should have been gone 3 years ago.
Yeah, because I did the research on him. I was surprised, man.
He had a medical red shirt. He was hurt 1 year. Something happened with him. Then he came back to football, but he should have been gone.
And what about your other linebacker, Chief?
Chief Bortles here. I would have kept him. McMillan, Bortles, Deshaun Reynolds. Those are 3 I'd be out. We could have kept him. But the rest of them, now.
Chris, you got some bad audio feedbacks right now.
I didn't even say nothing.
No, it's picking up in the
background. He got energy. He got a motor, so he might have to sense whatever he goes. Him and McMillan, the safety.
Oh man, time out. How did Florida effectively turn a 5-star into a 3-star? How did y'all turn Lingard into a 3-star?
Y'all gave us that left.
No. When he left Miami, he was a 5-star. He was still listed as a 5-star.
He wasn't no 5-star no more.
How did y'all turn Lingard into a 3? See, that's what happens when you go to Florida. When you go to the Gators, you get turned from a 5-star to a 3-star.
Well, he was still at Miami. He'll be a 2-star. He's not been good for y'all because y'all need a running back.
What's the deal with this guy here, Deshaun Reynolds?
See, I would have kept Reynolds. He'll receive it.
How you figure we need a running back?
Right.
Okay, y'all don't need no running backs for them.
Yeah. No. So one Gator actually.
I mean, if you gonna say it, defend it. How we need a running back?
Y'all don't need no running back. Y'all got Harry Perry. Y'all good.
He ain't the only one.
Well, he don't have to defend. He don't have to defend it. I'll defend it. We need a fucking running back.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
We need a damn running back. We got Don. I'll say this: we got Don Chain that's hurt, and most likely the first couple snaps he take next year, he'll probably be hurt.
Citizen ain't 100% yet.
Henry Parrish, he was pretty much hurt. Trevante Citizen didn't even make it through camp. He got hurt. Jalen Knighton just hit the transfer portal. Thad Franklin hit the transfer portal. We need some freaking running backs.
They got 5 running backs in that running back room. Stop it.
Name them.
Name them.
Well, you just named 3, and then you've got
2 hurt. I named 3 hurt guys.
They ain't gonna be hurt next year. Hell,
yeah, but they more than likely will get hurt during the season.
Well, let's hope not.
I mean, we can hope all we want, but it's a part of the game. Injuries happen.
Oh, absolutely, injuries happen. But I mean,
we can't survive with 3 running backs.
Well, like I said, you've got 4 or 5 in that running back room. I mean, how many you
Hell,
want to
we don't.
have? You want to have 8?
Right now, we got Trevonte Citizen, Henry Parrish, and Don Chaney. That's it.
No, there's another one
I don't know
too. I
what
can't
running
think
back
of
you
dude's
talking
name.
about.
There's
What,
not
isn't it
another
that
one,
walk on?
Slim.
Isn't it that
Because
walk on that came in?
he brought in 2 transfer running backs this year.
They're
So
done,
yes,
Slim.
there is another one.
You talking about Stanley or whatever? He was a senior. He's done. He
Okay,
got
well, I
his
didn't know he was a
flowers.
senior.
Oh, the one from
We
UAB?
need, I'm telling you, we need running backs. Yes,
Okay,
we need
I
running
didn't
backs.
know
Oh, okay.
he was a senior. And how many
Oh,
have they
okay.
got in the class?
Well, I
I
know
know
there's
they've got
talks
2.
about, I know there's a talks about that dude Seven McGee. I believe he's a running back from Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah, y'all
Yep.
go get him.
Yeah, there's also talking about a receiver from Oregon. What's his name? Trenton.
And then there
You
was
talking about Oregon.
another one T2Y from I think was UTEP or a wide receiver from UTEP or something like.
All right, so offensive lineman from Florida, he's already found a destination with Arkansas. And Naquan Wright, the running back, he's also found a spot at Georgia Tech. So 2 Gators already made it out the portal.
That's good. You think, hey, BB, do you think DJ
That's too good destinations for both of them.
you think he gonna be he got his offer from y'all? You think y'all gonna pull the trigger on that one? You heard anything?
What you say, Chris? I didn't hear you.
I said, did y'all hear anything about DJ Uiagalelei, dude from
Oh, no,
Clemson?
we ain't getting no.
I mean,
We
from
ain't
what
getting
I heard, Florida's going after him hard.
Yeah, that's
We
what I'm
not.
saying. I ain't gonna
Also,
say
Florida's actually
We went
going
after
after
Nick
David.
O'Leary too.
They're going after Devin Leary from North
Darren Leary,
Carolina State.
NC State. Yeah.
oh
See,
yeah,
I think, me personally, I think DJ will probably try and head closer to home, back out on the West
I
Coast.
think he go to
I would
Oregon.
probably say like UCLA or something like that.
Yeah, that's a possibility. UCLA, yeah.
Because ain't what's Caleb Williams is a junior or a senior?
He'll be a junior next year.
He'll be damn, he was a sophomore. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't see DJ.
But yeah, they say Oregon or
DJ go
UCLA.
to USC, he just wasting his time.
I think
Speaking of,
I think he was right. I think UCLA is probably a better
I would
idea
think
of
so.
where he'll end up.
now speaking of USC, USC got DJ what is it? DJ Daniel, TJ Daniel, whatever his name is, transferred to Georgia. Then he transferred over. Yeah, he transferred over to West Virginia, and now he's back in the transfer portal again.
Damn, again? What the hell?
You think he need to retire, bro?
Bruh is coming real close to Tate Martell territory if he keeps it up.
Like, what the hell is with the eeny, meeny, miny, mo crap? Like, you came from Georgia, then you go to West Virginia. I don't know why you went to West Virginia in the first place.
That was
He got benched at West Virginia.
Exactly.
I was listening to Flow Show earlier, and this guy here, Donovan McMillan, he was saying that Miami should go after him, but not as a safety. It's more of a linebacker because he's a hitter.
Who?
You know, that might be a gator to look at. You know,
if we get him, it wouldn't be the first gator.
They need to go after every offensive lineman they can. I know that.
Yeah, we need all the help that I ask.
He is short tackler. We were mad because he wasn't playing. That's probably why he left. He should have started over Trey Dean and got it, bro.
Wow.
All right, well, let's take a trip up the Tallahassee.
Do we have to? Yeah. Seeing those colors just make my skin crawl.
Now, recently in the past hour, I see that Florida State had a defensive end that hit the transfer portal by the name of George. What's his last name? George Wilson Jr. George Wilson Jr. There he is, right here. George Wilson, listed as a edge rusher, whatever, 4-star guy. Not quite sure when he came in. Pretty much saw that he hit the portal right before I started, this show. So 2021 class. So this is a Mike Norvell's recruit, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, it was basically a freshman. Didn't really. I'm guarantee you, he didn't have any tape. Now, if you've
Sam
been paying
McCall.
attention, but if you have been paying attention to Florida State's, they're not getting a lot of people to go into the portal right now because basically their rebuild year was in 2020, so that's when you saw a lot of people. Chris, you got to fix your mic, bro, because we keep hearing. There we go. A lot of feedback. Yeah, so basically 2020, that was their rebuild year. So a lot of those guys hit the portal. We saw a mass exodus at Florida State. And then for the past 2 years, Mike Norvell's been building it back slowly, mostly recruiting through the portal, filling in spots and shit. So they finally won 9 games. They ain't beat not one ranked opponent this year, but they won 9 games.
And their best win is against what's fitting to be a 5-loss LSU team.
So obviously their portal, they finally updated it a little bit more. More of a veteran guy for them, Amari Gaynor, linebacker. He's actually the leader of tackles on his team with 210. According to Florida State fans, he didn't play much this year, so he's in the portal.
Oh, wow.
They wished him good luck. It is what it is. I guess he got beat out or whatever they're saying. He barely played. Jarrett Jackson and Shamar Jackson, both freshmen. Shamar has no stats, and Jarrett here pretty much has been on a decline ever since Verse got there and the other guy from last year, Jermaine, whoever the defensive end or whatever. So they basically came and stole his shine. So now he's in the transfer portal. Rob here has no tape, no nothing, hasn't touched the field or anything like that. He came in last year. He's hitting the transfer portal already. Disappointment of a wide receiver, ain't got no hands. I'm talking about Keyshawn Hilton. At one point, he was their savior. He was the receiver they couldn't stop talking about. But Keyshawn Hilton is in the transfer portal. I'm not sure if the Butterfinger sponsorship that he had at Florida State will follow him wherever he goes, but who knows? But today, this guy here, George. So, George,
we don't need him. We got enough Butterfinger receivers on the team.
You're damn right.
I'm not talking about any needs for us because I don't want nothing from Florida State or the Gators.
Uh-oh.
So if anybody need them, they could get them, but I'm not talking about for us.
Yeah, I ain't gonna call no names, but I might have heard the silliest thing I've ever heard on Mark Rogers' channel. Somebody gonna get on there with a straight face and say Miami needs to go pick up a transfer quarterback. Stop it.
Okay.
If you look at this team and think the quarterback is the problem, you've never seen a football bat in your life.
Now, I have been hearing people talk about that because right now I know that TVD, Tyler Van Dyke, and Jay Garcia said they're coming back, but there's still like a distrust for whether or not TVD will actually come back. And if he does, maybe next year, a lot of people are saying that maybe next year Jake would transfer. So it's just a backup option that they're going with whatever. So we do need another quarterback. We do have a quarterback already in class in Emory Williams.
That's my point. For what? How many quarterbacks you plan on having on the roster? I think 4 is plenty enough.
We need something to sharpen that iron, though, Slim. You ain't got a point.
Each roster.
3 of them are 4-stars.
You would prefer to have 5 quarterbacks on your roster.
Well, that depends. I disagree with that.
Look what we did. Look what happened this year. We ran through 3 quarterbacks.
I was just about to say that. Look at what happened this year with the quarterbacks that we had.
Oh, sure. And there are teams that ran through 4. Georgia Tech was on their 4th-string quarterback for half the season. I get that, but you don't want to deplete yourself at one position for a what if, all these quarterbacks get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you got your guy here, Keyshawn Hilton. Basically, for the 2022 season, has no stats whatsoever. He didn't do nothing, not a zero zilch. A lot of the Florida State fans got butthurt and triggered when I told them that he was their best receiver this year. He don't have no stats this year, Florida State fans. I swear to God, sometimes when I do those videos, you guys take me way too serious. I am not your beat writers. I am not your Florida State fans that follow your team 100%. If I find a way to troll you guys, I will do it. I will not hesitate. Some of you guys literally come to me for your FSU news. That's tough.
But you know what though, Zizu, I'm gonna say this because I got to get ready to go clock in. I mean, yes, you are one of the biggest Florida State trolls that's out there, but at the same time, you do have facts that come along with it. Most of the time, it is trolling, but you do hit them with facts, and when you hit them with facts, they can't stand it. And then when it comes out to be the fruition of what you were saying, they think you hating, but it really be the truth.
Well, for it to be a good troll, there's got to be some truth behind it.
That's what I'm saying. Can't just troll and not have no substance. Like T2Y, you know how they say you gotta have stuff. Like if you have something, have some kind of something with some teeth to it, so to have something attentive. Man, T2Y should be like some damn Melina from Mortal Kombat type shit. Like his stuff be like piercing. It's ridiculous, but it's factual. Most of the time.
Right, so we got this George Wilson Jr. guy now. Like I said, about an hour ago, he hit the transfer portal. 6'4", 215 pounds. He's a defensive lineman, defensive end, basically, from Virginia. He's from Virginia Beach, Virginia. No tape, no stats, nothing. Just hit the transfer portal. Probably had a couple talks with Mike Norvell and be like, God damn, did you fart? Or was that your breath? It was like, yep, I'm out. I'm out. Can't deal with that for the next three. You know, can't deal with that for the next 3 or 4 years. So, yep.
George Wilson I'm out of here, have a good one.
So George Wilson Jr. has hit the transfer portal. Pretty sure there's money to come, but let's continue. Now this one slipped by me. He might have into the transfer portal today, but I didn't see his name. Sidney Williams. Sidney Williams hit the transfer portal. He's a 3-star guy. More than likely, also another freshman with 4 years of eligibility. So more than likely, he is a freshman.
He actually started for them.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's number 38.
All right, so he's listed as a safety?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Safety, Sidney Williams. So he's hitting the portal.
He started against us.
So Florida State actually got starters that want to hit the portal. That just go to tell you, bro, your program is trash.
Yeah, I was shocked by that one.
Boy, you just giving T2Y ammo now. You dumping gas on that fire.
I thought T2Y knew that.
I didn't know starters was transferring now.
Yeah, he's a starter. I know Pope like him. Really. Pope like him a lot. He's the reason why McCall can get on the field. That's you knew.
Why don't I see safeties?
He good. He long and skinny.
There's a couple people saying that ain't him. They saying you capping.
That's not him.
They say you capping.
Yeah, they say number 38 it's not him. It's Brown.
Oh, that's his name, Brown. Okay.
Somebody said said he's 23.
Okay, so that 38 is that Brown guy. So who is this Sidney guy? I don't even see him on the roster no more. Dang, Florida State, y'all savage. Oh, there you go. He's number 23. He's number 23.
Well, who the heck is 38?
He said, "What's with you?" But these dudes have zero idea what y'all talking about. All right, so Sydney here. He's in the portal. This year he had 7 tackles. 7 tackles.
Oh, then, no,
Five
that
of
ain't
them.
no.
5 of them was assists. 7 solo, so 12 in total. Last year he had a better year with 32 tackles, 17 solos, 15. So he kind of digressed. Guys say, you know what? I'm a
He played a
sophomore.
lot.
So he's a sophomore out of New Orleans. So hey, 6'1", 191. This is 2020 he played. So more than likely, probably I want to say Willie, one of Willie's guys. Nah, actually all of Willie's guys been gone. So I don't know about this. I don't know about this guy. All of my Willie Tagger recruits been left, so I don't know. My Norvell guys dipping on them, selling them dreams. Sam McCall.
I can't believe I have to explain this to a Florida State fan. No, I don't know. I don't know shit about your sorry ass roster, and don't really care to. I don't keep up with Florida State, dummy.
Well, damn.
Got 5, man.
All right, so yeah, pretty much that's what's going on in Florida State. They're not, like I said, they're not going to get too many transfer. This is year 3 into Mike Norvell's regime or whatever. They didn't flip any coaches or anything like that, so you know. Let's go back to let's go check out Miami. Now this one is going to be a long list. Last time I checked, the number was at 14. So
that ain't long. We got 30.
Oh, look there! I
Listen,
see
I was
the president of my fan club at Jacksonville State's in the chat.
Now I was hearing that for Texas A&M, the expected number of transfers is at 47.
Wow.
That's the expected number. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to have 47, but that's the expected number. So far, they're at 16. All right, so let's check out these Miami Hurricanes, the number 8th ranked class. All right, let's go into this transfer portal.
Okay, and we put 45 on y'all too, Zozuki Noah, whatever the hell your damn name is. So which point?
All right, so yesterday, obviously, Jalen Knighton, running back, hit the transfer portal. 3 years of eligibility left. This year was a up and down season for him. The fumbles, the snaps got cut, that kind of thing. Towards the end, he did pick it up a little bit. That's tough. That's tough right there. A lot of fans that's fallen in love with Jalen Knighton through the the days of Manny Diaz and Rhett Lashley, whatever one you want to call him. Jordan Miller also hit the transfer portal as of yesterday. Jordan Miller, 3-star defensive lineman. 2 years of eligibility. Not too much. Not too much on him. Nah. If you want to talk about, getting in the portal and actually getting some offers sent to you, number one in his position at one point when Miami got him in 2020, Avante Williams. Now I've seen Avante Williams got 2 offers since hitting the portal so far. Dun 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 dun. Neon Dion. Colorado has already offered Avante Williams, and so has the University of Maryland. So there's two destinations already for Avante that he could possibly go to, and I'm pretty sure he probably got more offers. But those was the ones that's public that I've seen.
Why is everybody mad at Dion? I ain't been able to figure that one out yet.
I ain't mad at Dion because if you know the behind the scenes and all the things that went on at JSU, you can't be mad at Dion.
I'm not. I'm trying to figure out why a bunch of people are though.
Let's just say in every organization, there's always people at the top that are some greedy mother effers. Just leave it at that. All right, so Isaiah Dunson, he's in the transfer portal, cornerback with 3 years of eligibility. Jalen Harrell, he's in the transfer portal, safety, 3 years of eligibility. Keyshawn Smith, we saw him play receiver this year. Didn't really didn't live up to it. He had his chance, just didn't live up to the hype. Now he did run one back, you know, a kickoff return. We haven't had one of those in a while, so he did accomplish that for the University of Miami in a 5-7 season. But hey, you know, good luck to the kid. His mom was one of the ones that spoke out on social media about, you know, Gattis telling the team that they're the worst team that he's ever coached, and you know, putting it out in the air. Teams like USC and all that could just go back to California. So he's in the portal now, listed as a 3-star. Good luck to him. Maybe he'll end up out there on the West Coast. Running back Thad Frank, he's in the transfer portal. Probably one of our biggest back that we had. Just couldn't quite buy in. Walked out of practice and then stuff like that. You know, hard-headed, I guess. I'm guessing, allegedly. So he's in the portal. Elijah Roberts, he's in the portal. You know, 3 years of eligibility. Keyshawn Washington, a safety, he's in the portal. 4 years of eligibility. Listed as a 3-star. Allen Hayne, defensive lineman, defensive tackle, came in with Leonard Taylor. He's in the portal with 4 years of eligibility. Al Blades Jr. Now, this one might hit a little bit different. Al Blades Jr., legacy kid. 2 years of eligibility. Corner. He's listed as a corner. This season, we only saw him play safety a couple times, looked out of position. I personally don't think he's fast enough to be a corner, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe he's not, fit for the safety position at Miami, but maybe, he could go somewhere else and start right away. So we'll see how that goes. And, of course, the guy that kicks off the transfer portal for the Miami Hurricane this season, number 3, Gilbert Frierson. He's listed as a safety. Could possibly play could possibly play linebacker. And 2 years of eligibility. Now, I got a question for all you Canes fans out there. Transfer portal, as you guys see, we got 14 in there. Who do you guys think is going to jump in there next? Who you guys think could possibly jump into the transfer portal next? Probably some of your favorite guys. But that thing is booming, man. Transfer portal is booming.
Now, it's going to suck for a lot of these guys, and I'm not just talking about, from any school in particular. Is how many people are going to get left sitting there, and all of a sudden now they're staring at possibly their college career being over. Because a lot of these guys don't get picked up.
So obviously, bowl games are coming up. You got Florida versus Oregon State. Now, I do believe that Florida's going to lose that game. Now, normally I'm just throwing that out and I'm being biased or whatever, but as of right now, Florida don't have a quarterback. Anthony Richardson will not be playing that game.
Let me tell you, they said we might cancel the bowl game. We ain't even got enough players.
Really?
Y'all might cancel the bowl game because y'all don't have no players?
Yeah, we ain't got enough players. So we still got more players than me. Especially at DN. I hope DN hit the transfer for them.
I can't speak on your roster so far as that, but Vegas agrees with T2I. I think Oregon State's sitting at like a 10.5 or 11-point favorite.
Oh yeah, they'll beat us. I agree with that. I think it'll be like
you telling me Florida might forfeit the game?
We might have to. We ain't got no players. I can tell you our whole T2I room is pretty much gone.
Don't do it to him, T2I.
You telling me Florida might forfeit this game? What?
I know you don't.
Oregon State, aren't they like the Beavers?
They are the Beavers, yes, sir.
In 2022, we got Gators running away from Beavers. Man,
Look
woo.
at you. It's not guaranteed, but it could happen.
Listen,
It could happen.
I hope now that you said that, I hope that y'all do play the game because I know y'all gonna be depleted. Y'all ain't gonna have much depth. Y'all ain't gonna have much players. Y'all gonna be out there tired as hell, and they gonna run the score up. They gonna Oklahoma y'all.
It might cancel it. It all depends on the next weekend recruiting thing. If something big happens, then yeah, he probably gonna cancel.
Florida Gator fans, if your coach Billy Napier cancel this bowl game, he's a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Take that whooping like a man. Put them players out there, let them go out there and get their experience. They've been experiencing loss all year, so they should be used to it. Let them go out there and have the tea kicked out of them. Oh man. Yes, Florida, go play that game, man. Don't be chicken shit. Go play that game. Oh man, some crystal balls been coming in as of lately.
Now, BB, you got nobody to blame but yourself for that one. You just gave him that ammo.
Now, one particular
that's fine. I know how to teach you out here.
Now, one particular recruit that I seen the crystal ball came in for as of today this morning. Ruben Bain, aka Ruben Hurricane Bain, has been crystal ball to Miami. Now, as you guys know, they've been saying that it's basically been a Miami versus Auburn fight. Well, things got better for us. Auburn about to basically overhaul their whole staff. Hugh Freeze coming in, got to get his team together and all that crap. I think we was going to win that battle regardless, but I think it just got a little bit more easy.
No, y'all wasn't.
It was.
No, y'all was. Stop it. No, y'all was.
Some battles are already won. You know, sometimes you win the battles like 2 months ago, but nobody knew about it.
Speaking of him, he going to battle this weekend. Speaking of him.
We're not worried.
Oh, okay. That's a lie.
Texas
Y'all on Twitter losing y'all mind.
Now, y'all did get a crystal ball today this morning, and that fall through for your guy Alderman Blake. So I don't even count that for him, Mr. 85%. I don't count it for him because he basically knew. Then he put his prediction in. If you're gonna make these predictions and you made it a week ago and it happened now, then I might give you a little credit. But if you do it at the day of, I ain't counting. So Blake, you don't get no respect. I'm just like these Florida fans that be in the message board that don't give you no respect. Sorry, I read too much of y'all boys to know that.
What Blake Alderman did?
He put in a crystal ball this morning for y'all to get that DJ kid on quarterback.
Oh well, that was man. I'm gonna tell you about the DJ. DJ was supposed to happen the same day with Charlotte. We just pushed it back.
Man,
he was supposed to commit the same day as Rashada.
Well, and you know, all three quarterbacks pretty much saying they're coming back to Miami. I mean, Rashada decommitting from Miami makes a whole lot more sense now.
I mean, Emory Williams better than Rashada, but he ain't gonna say
that had nothing to do with it. But okay, man, stop it. He went with him, man.
I'm not saying it does have anything to do with it. I said it.
No, not you, Slim. It got nothing to do with you.
Oh.
Him and them people on Twitter, they so funny.
Dude, I keep hearing that. I got to get on Twitter. I probably have some fun on there.
Man, you got to get in case of Philly. Chichi, why you ain't putting them on?
He ain't on Twitter.
I ain't on no social media. YouTube is it. I ain't got no Facebook, no Instagram, no nothing.
Oh, for real? Oh.
Yeah.
Now you gotta. That's how you be knowing shit. You gotta get on Twitter.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit gets put on Twitter that's fake. Everybody was freaking out like 2 weeks ago, and it turned out to be a fake Twitter account talking about Spencer Rattler was transferring from South Carolina.
Oh, Yeah, you'll find out some of that shit be fake too. You'll learn out what's real too.
Yeah.
You'll find that out. You know.
I guess T2Y getting yelled at. I guess it's our show until he
Nah.
gets back.
Oh, I thought something was wrong. I was like,
That was gonna hold the conversation down. Yeah,
oh,
so
now I
there's your Florida State guy. He dropped this letter. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to all my teammates, coaches, and the Noel family for a great experience here at Florida State. I will never forget the moments and memories I made here. I will be a Noel at heart. After after all that being said, I will enter the NCAA 2023 transfer portal. So, yeah, there you go, David. George Wilson Jr., transfer portal, Florida State. Y'all best defensive end just hit the transfer portal.
Dun dun dun.
And of course, they're gonna always be, man, he wasn't that good. He ain't do nothing for us. He was y'all best guy.
Yeah, but everybody says that about every player that transfers. He ain't do shit.
All right, so that's the quarterback, DJ Logway. He made his decision to go to Florida. Had hats on the table. He had USC, he had Baylor. I don't know what the C hat means. He had a D2. I don't know what that is.
that's TCU. TCU.
Oh, TCU for the D2? What about the C, that hat with the C on it? What is that?
That's
That's Clemson.
Oh, Clemson? And then you got Texas A&M. So you mean to tell me he had all these better choices and he chose Florida? Dang.
One better. He loved Billy Six plays.
See, remember I told y'all, I noticed the little things. You see how she doing the gator chomp? She doing it wrong. She doing it wrong.
We'll work on that. She'll work on it. She got
Doing it wrong. My guy Josh Prey already told y'all how to do it, so she doing it wrong. That's a sign already that he gonna flip.
Uh-oh.
Man, nope. He's the leader of the class.
Man,
That's a sign already. He gonna flip.
let me tell you something. I don't believe none of them till they put a pen to a piece of paper.
Well, you better believe this one.
I don't believe none of them.
All right,
I think
no.
But this situation, this is still.
Well, how many people have flipped and and you had fans of that team going, well, this situation's different.
I hear you.
So
I'm not excluding Miami from that. They've been in it too, and I've heard Miami fans. Oh, this is different. Okay.
So you got a 5-star guy here, Ruben Owens. He commits from Louisville.
Oh, he did. That was expected. Oh, that's why Baxter is not going to Texas right there. That just sealed the deal.
Well, Louisville just hired a new coach, so.
Yeah, Louisville got a new coach. Their coach moved on. Didn't even tell the team that he was leaving.
No, he did.
And
Ruben Owens gonna probably go to Texas now. Baxter gonna go to Florida State.
And what's bad is, bro, Satterfield didn't even get fired. He left on his own.
That was a crazy thing because they been moving to fire him all year.
He left on his own and gave himself a demotion to OC.
He damn sure did.
Satterfield didn't even inform his team that he was leaving. Oh, coward!
Right, he did. They found out how we found out.
Yeah, when they announced that he was going to be the OC at where's he at? Nebraska?
He went to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, that's it. Okay.
All right. So for the first, we got a first. I think we got a first here. Somebody actually put themselves out there and actually started off the letter with a different language. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I know y'all say y'all want him. The linebacker from Washington State.
But I don't know what this is. What kind of language is that?
I think he's Samoan.
Oh, okay. Well, he started off his letter Samoan. That's original.
You got a lot of Samoan players out on the West Coast, so it
West
would make
Coast,
sense.
Utah, Washington, Washington State, Oregon.
Baxter might actually stay in Texas then, because Ruben's already being he's already being
Nah, he ain't
cristobal
going.
to Texas A&M.
Man, he ain't, they still losing Cedric.
They say
He ain't going to Texas.
I'm just reading what I see here. Cristobal.
No, you right. No, I see. That was some rumors they said A&M would get in it, but
so
who really want to go to A&M?
If that's the case, Baxter might stay going to Texas. Oh, look
Nah,
at the Gators. Look at the Gators. See, they always on here begging for
Trust
money.
me, T2Y.
They always on here begging for
not
money.
going to Texas.
Hey, T2Y, as long as they're selling Florida tickets in Costco, they ain't never going to come back.
Man, y'all crazy.
I mean, you got to be down desperate to be selling some tickets at Costco.
Y'all selling tickets for $4? What do you mean?
No, we ain't selling tickets for $4. You buy 2 Whoppers and you get a ticket to a Miami game. Get it right.
Exactly. That is horrible.
Well,
Nobody
a Whopper's a Whopper like $6 these days. So
nobody eats it. That's the problem. Who eats Burger King?
Oh man, appreciate the membership. Appreciate that, boss. Appreciate that. Let me
T2, I try to say my quarterback ain't no 5-star. You better stop capping.
Now, Braxton, I want to know, what fan base are you from? Because I don't think I've seen you in the comment section before. So let us know what fan base you're from. But appreciate becoming a member of the channel. And for anybody else that wants to become a member of the channel, all you got to do is hit the join button right next to the subscribe button. But if you can, boss, let me know what team you're supporting, because I do got a lot of Florida State and Gator fans and other college football fans on the channel. So appreciate that. Mr. HD, what's going on with your boss?
Well, Mr. HD, I ain't seen him in a minute.
So Headley's going into the NFL draft.
Well,
He'll definitely make it on a team.
Yeah,
normally they don't draft punters and stuff like that, so
he might get drafted.
He needs to go to the NFL. He's about 29 years old.
He got the age, but he can punt though. I can say that.
So
he can flip the field on you.
So Lou Headley will be declaring for the NFL draft. Also, DJ Ivy, he's also declared. So DJ Ivy
really have a clue.
Well, there's a bunch of Miami fans saying they're glad to see him leave.
Well, DJ Ivy? Oh, of course, I ain't gonna sit here and say if DJ Ivy chose not to come back, I was gonna be mad. I ain't gonna lie. I can't say.
Hey, I was that way with Will Mallory this year. It's like, okay, he's gonna kick rocks.
I think he's gonna be better.
So the Sydney guy from Florida State, they put it out 3 hours ago that he hit the transfer portal.
That's how.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I probably could have dropped the video on his head too.
You slagging, T2Y.
I was surprised you didn't. I said you might did see it.
Oh man. Hold on, let me see. All right, well, Nunu didn't say what fan base he's from, so I guess before Jalen Knighton get up out of here, I guess I'll give you the Jalen Knighton treatment. Appreciate that. 100 people in the chat. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button if you haven't already. Hit the like button. All right, so anything else going on? Oh, Gator Nation going crazy because they got a quarterback right now.
Yeah, that's the shit all the time, man.
So Ruben Owens, they're saying it's between Texas A&M and Louisville. They already cristoballing him to Texas A&M.
I don't know why would he go there.
Yeah, I don't know why he would go to Louisville either.
I got why he was going to Louisville.
Now this one don't make no sense at all.
Why is
Why is this man wasting Florida's time and money?
T2Y. All we heard from Miami said, "Oh, y'all got the visit
I
week. He
understand.
ain't coming back for an official." Bam.
Nah, I
Week
already
later,
understand.
coming back.
I already understand why he's doing this. You know, hey,
All right, T2Y. Don't be crying on Saturday.
oh, I didn't know I was Katie. I didn't know I wasn't following you, Katie. I gotta follow you, Katie.
All right.
Let me follow Katie.
Terrence loved the visit. That's why he coming back.
I forgot I didn't even know I wasn't following Katie with her little pretty self. That's how y'all getting all these recruits to come visit y'all because they want to see Katie and Bree. Katie and
I
Bree.
want to see Bree myself. I know somebody else do.
Decommitted. Sorry, Louisville. They say crib talk. 12 and 11. Who's 12 and 11?
Caleb Douglas. I don't know who 11. Well, Kitna was 11.
Yeah,
so
Kitna was 11.
So we definitely don't want to talk about Kitna.
Nah, we ain't talking about that one.
So this guy,
No, because even I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, but as more details came out, it was the worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's it's bad. I understand.
Whoa, man, somebody
I
in
know
the
what
shower?
that is. No.
No, my fault. That was my son's phone. I just turned it down.
Oh.
What's up, y'all?
What's up,
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I mean, we did what we had to do. It was lag way or bust.
Man.
Got him. So we good.
Arizona State. They just got a commit from this guy here, Jacob. I don't know who he is. Let's see who he is.
I don't know who that is.
He said, check your Twitter notifications. Y'all probably ain't saying nothing I want to hear. So he's a quarterback. Okay. At Birmingham Young University. So he's moving on up.
Well,
why people being impatient? We'll get to see all the ass BB been posting to Twitter here in a minute.
Oh no, Slim! I had to get a new page.
Oh, did you?
I lost my password. Yeah, I'm a freak, man.
No, you ain't got to.
I'm getting them back. I'm getting them back.
You ain't got to lie to kick it with us, bro. It's okay.
No.
We get it. Your old lady found it, and he was like, "Shit, that ain't got nothing to do with me."
Uh-oh.
Now,
Bills
the funny
fans.
thing is, Slim, she got one, but she don't even follow me.
Really?
For all you Bill fans out there, Von Miller undergo surgery for ACL.
Yeah,
I saw that. I saw that come across my ESPN earlier today.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah, like I said, Gator fans, they celebrating today.
Hey, well, what we supposed to do? We got a 5-star quarterback. We're supposed to celebrate.
They got Billy.
For what? Next
Billy
year?
walking out there.
Hey, Bama and Ohio State got the top two. They did the same thing. They lost.
Okay, we got guys. I haven't even looked at anybody that we have.
Y'all ain't got nobody. Don't look. Ain't nothing to look at.
They say NASA just dropped. NASA
You want to know why? Because I'm worried about 23, not 24. I ain't even look at it.
New planet pictures. That's how the planets look.
Yeah, they say they got some new planets they don't found. I guess this one look like.
That look like they took a. That look like. Yeah.
That one look like it might be some. Look like some water spots in there. It might be livable.
The top one look like the sun.
Listen, if the Gators ever win a championship again, we might all want to move to this planet because they're gonna be unbearable on Earth. Yeah, see, they can't stop. They can't help themselves right now. They finally got a commit. Notre Dame got a commitment. Brandon Hillman committed to the Irish. Let's see who Brandon Hillman is. 4-star athlete, 2023 class. Out of New out of where? Where is he from? Where is he from? Virginia. Out of Virginia. So yeah, there you go. Notre Dame got them a new commit.
I mean, we'll see if this guy can learn not to lose to teams like Marshall and Stanford, but he can recruit. I'll give him that much.
Yeah. Gator cereal and then you go Gator cereal and then you go
Who's this one? Did somebody else hit the portal? Indiana guy hit the transfer portal. Actually, no. NFL. He's going to the NFL. Well, at least going to try to go to the NFL. So he's declaring. Okay, we're talking about the planets again. Like I said, Florida can't help themselves. They're going nuts right now. Probably gonna burn a couple couches up in Gainesville.
Hey, what are they gonna do if dude stays committed for like a year and then flips like Cremona did?
So there you have it, guys. Oregon, Dillingham became the new head coach for Arizona State. So offensive coordinator that will replace him, Will Stein. Will Steen, I'm sorry. Will Steen replaces him at Oregon. Oregon's new offensive coordinator. Anybody else in the portal? Also, there's a lot of talks about Justin Flo. Justin Flo to Miami. It's saying that there's mutual interest in that. So we'll watch it as it develops. If anything happens, But Miami is in contact with Justin Flo.
Hey, the way you dissed us to go to Oregon, you think we should take it?
Nah. Yeah, hell yeah. He didn't really diss us, to be honest with you. He just chose Oregon. Now you got this Gator Collective. So if you want to help the Florida Gators pay for NIL, then you guys can subscribe to the Gator Collective and pay them $50 a month. Yeah, that's tough right there. $50 a month to help the Gators pay for NIL. That's tough. What is that? Upgrade from a 10. Okay. Go ahead and do your thing, my guy. Go ahead and put all your money into that program that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, man. So the portal heating up. Like I said, there's over 1,000 players already in the transfer portal. Also, basketball-wise for the Miami Hurricanes, tonight at 7, they will be playing, I think it's Cornell. I thought about going to that game today, but I was like, I'm gonna watch us become 10-1 today. But I decided to stay home. And more from the Gators again. All right, so like I said, man, Florida State fans, I know a lot of y'all in here. Who do you think is going to hit the transfer portal next from Florida State? If you had the choice to go up to Tallahassee and put a player in the transfer portal, who would that be? Let me know in the comment section. Same question for y'all too. If you had to go down to Miami right now and push a player in the transfer portal, who would you put in there? Who would you put in there, Slim? Okay, no Slim.
My bad. I had it muted because I had to walk in the office. I'd probably start with that offensive line. Any junior or seniors left on that offensive line, yeah, you gonna have to go ahead and go.
Man, that's tough.
The way they played's tough too.
So let's take a look at the transfer portal. The Florida State fans, somebody said Jordan Travis. Oh, no, he's a Case fan. He said Jordan Travis. This guy said he'll put Corey Gaynor in there. I meant Corey Flagg. Why I said Gaynor? And it said Josh. So, the same question for you Gator fans. If you had to put a player in the transfer portal that's not already in there already, who would you put in the portal? Would y'all say, hey, go ahead, man? No, good luck.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man? Who would you put in there?
Miami got in the portal
already. We got 14.
I believe we need 5 more. That's it.
I know a lot of folks want to see James Williams go at this point too.
I don't know what everybody tripping about. You sleep.
James
Williams need to stay.
I've heard a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people say.
I understand. Man, forget them. James Williams need to stay. He's gonna be great. He'll be all right next year. Y'all sleep. Y'all gonna let that man go to another school and be great. No, man. He a Kane. That boy Kane.
I don't know, T2.
Just like what somebody said, Corey Flagg, I see him going.
All right, so I'm gonna go through some of these positions. Maybe they've updated the top guys in the portal right now, so we can run through a couple of them. Quarterback position. So quarterback position, you got Devin Larry. He's the number 1 guy in there. Number 2, you got DJ Ukulele. Hudson Card from Texas. You got Luke from Ole Miss. Jeff Sims from Georgia Tech. Karen Drowns from Baylor. Austin Reed from Western Kentucky. Brad from Maryland. Is that Maryland? Miami of Ohio. Brandon Armstrong out of Virginia. Also, speaking of Virginia, all the players in Virginia, they got an extra year of eligibility. So this year didn't count against them.
Oh, that's cool.
And number 10, you got Malik here. He's out of Arkansas, 4 years of eligibility. He said Trayshawn Ward is expected Trey Benson to return. Oh, so Trayshawn Ward might hit the transfer portal? That's tough right there. Appreciate the $2 donation, boss. Appreciate that. Mitch, what one should I hit you with? I'm gonna give you a Gator treatment. I know you're a Florida State fan. I'm gonna give you a Gator treatment.
That may be the best one you made.
I'll give you another one.
They're letting this play run. Richardson throws to the end zone. Out of the.
No.
Oh man, appreciate the $2 donation, boss. Yeah, so there you go. You top
T2 I must start talking about quarterback now, man. Going first round.
First round. What?
He going first round. He leave for a reason. Yeah, man, what you think? It don't matter what you think.
Why do Florida fans do
that?
What
we think. It's the NFL people. We didn't say it. That's what they said.
Why do Florida fans do that?
You just like those, man.
That's what they said.
Why do Florida fans put
That's what they said.
And first round in the same sentence?
Bro, it's not Florida, it's the NFL saying that, man.
Well, listen, T2
Bro, the NFL is lying. They lie all the time.
What quarterback going to the draft this year? You can't name him, could you?
No. Well, guess what? Anthony Richardson ain't a quarterback going in the draft either.
I ain't saying he's a first round quarterback. He's a first round
No,
talent. I ain't saying he's a first
I'm
round
saying
quarterback.
he ain't a
It don't matter
quarterback.
what I think.
Isn't that
Okay, you can
isn't
say
that
that.
quarterback from TCU?
We
Isn't that
thought Pat
quarterback from
Mahomes was
TCU
a
a senior?
quarterback or Josh Allen. But look,
Isn't that quarterback from TCU a senior?
Who, Dugan?
for Max Duncan.
Yeah, is he a senior?
I don't
Yeah, is he a
know if he's senior or not.
Because I see him getting
I
drafted.
think he is.
So they got the top.
Yeah, he getting drafted. He getting drafted.
So they got the top running backs in the draft in the transfer portal as of right now. They got LT Johnson from
LJ Johnson.
You got Ray Davis out of Vanderbilt.
He was the top running back.
I've actually heard Miami is very interested in him and Ray Davis from
Ray Davis.
Vanderbilt. Yeah, Ray Davis, Vanderbilt. Trey Sanders from Alabama. Trey Sanders
I wanted
from
Trey Sanders,
Alabama.
but
I don't think nobody wants
you
him.
seen the tweet with Trey Sanders? He talking about going to
You don't
Colorado
want
with Dion.
Yeah,
No, but
headache.
Dion he tweeted him going to Colorado. Trey Sanders.
And some other names. Oh, Sean Dollars from
No, you don't want no Trey Sanders, but he done.
So that's another guy from Oregon. You know, anybody from Oregon, they always gonna mention us because Mario. Oh shoot, number 7 on the list, 3-star. Used to be a 5-star. Florida turned him into a 3-star. Lingard is in the portal, so he might have a fighting chance. How y'all turn that man into a 3-star?
Should have stayed at Miami.
Top receivers that's in the portal right now, as of right now, since whenever they last updated it, which was 6/29, actually right now. So you got your guy here out of South Carolina. He's actually a tight end. You got a tight end out of South Carolina, Jaheim Bell. Rivaldo, he's out of FIU. Dominic Lovett, he's from Missouri. So these are basically the top guys that most people would want their teams to go in there and grab. Now, more than likely, the teams don't work. Your teams and your staff, your coaching staff, they don't work like that. They actually been scouting players. They've been watching them, this, that, and third. So you might hear some names that you never even thought of. Be like, oh, I know, who is this kid? And then when you go watch their tape or their highlights and shit, you're like, oh, okay, I see why we're going after this guy. But, when you base it off the star system and the rankings and all that, these are names going to pop up. But, like I said, Oregon, Dante Thornton. That's a guy that was recruited by Mario. He's in the portal right now. Pretty good.
Better come here then.
So I do believe they will go after him. Darren Singer, I was hearing his name too, but I'm thinking that he might be going elsewhere. Jimmy Horn, he's out of USF. DOE's, of course, out of Oklahoma. So there's a lot of receivers. This thing is only going to get more heavier. Offensive lineman. Let's see who's the top-rated offensive lineman they got in there. This
Gotta
guy,
be that guy from Alabama.
He's actually number 2. There's a guy from Rhode Island by the name of I don't even know how to say his name.
Don't get me lying.
He's out of Rhode Island, and then number 2 on that list is the guy from Alabama, Javion.
You talking about number 1? Johnny Cornelius?
Yeah, he's number 1.
That's his name.
I'm like you,
Johnny
G2.
Cornelius.
I don't name these people. I just do my best to mispronounce it.
Yeah, well, the best part about doing this is they can see it on the screen for themselves, so they can make it out for themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I did. I just made it out for myself. It's Johnny Cornelius.
Ladarius, he's already got a spot. He left Arizona, and now he's going to Michigan. So he's already. If you're a transfer kid, that's what you want to do. You want to get in and get out.
Yeah.
So he's already found his destination.
Well, that transfer out of Alabama, he's looking for the best deal he can get. That's what he's looking for.
Oh, you talking about that wide receiver that messed himself up at Texas?
No. That offensive lineman that's transferring out of Alabama.
Oh, okay.
He's looking for a bag somewhere.
And Miami's got that bag for him.
Yeah, he coming to Miami.
He's already tweeted, throwing up the U and everything.
Really?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, man. He coming to Miami. Yeah, he coming to Miami.
That's what's up. Yeah,
offensive line, secondary, and wide receivers. That's what they need to go after hard.
What about running back?
I'm letting you know.
They're going to bring in one or two with the recruiting class. That'll put them at 5. They'll be all right.
Now that we lost Jalen Knight and Thad Franklin, we're going to bring in like 2. You're right. We're going to bring in like 2.
Yeah, the running back list.
Hey, I'm real high on Mark Fletcher now. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, Mark Fletcher might be a cane.
I've heard people talk about
He might be a cane. He might be a cane, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Well,
So
if he comes
here, Dazan, he's going to Oklahoma out of Indiana. He's already found his spot. Another guy here going to Oklahoma, Jacob. So these guys already committed. This guy here, Jake. Let me see what is that? Pennsylvania.
Princeton. That's Princeton. Oh, that's Pennsylvania? Oh, I thought that was Princeton.
He's going over to UCLA. So, they haven't really ranked them all yet because there's so many coming in. But when they do, because like if you look at the running back list, there's plenty that's not on there. Jalen Knight is not on there. Thad Frank's not on there. And all them other running backs that already, hit the portal, they not on there.
I wish he'd have stayed, but I mean, the way that they didn't use him, it don't surprise me that Thad Franklin left.
Yeah, they should have used him more.
Like this guy, he left Stanford, and he's already, committed to Utah, and he's actually enrolled. Speaking of enrolled, now, from what I'm hearing, the quarterback that Tennessee has picked up in this class, he might actually play in this bowl game that they got coming up.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't think he can.
Oh, he can.
What?
From what I've read earlier, based on all the rules and regulations and everything, he's eligible to play. So he will be suited up. He will be suited up for that bowl game. So, yeah.
Hey, but wasn't N'Kosi Perry with us before the year he was supposed to be with us?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I think N'Kosi Perry was still a senior in high school when he was suited up on the sideline as a Miami Hurricane.
I think to do that, you have to graduate high school early. I would be willing to bet.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think you could do that. But then again, they change NCAA rules every year. So.
Hey, but remember back in the day they got dual enrollment. Remember that dual enrollment thing where you could be in high school and college at the same time? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That could actually be a rule. That could be a part of the rule too that makes him play because he's still a part of the school.
Yeah, Oregon State quarterback into the transfer portal. I mean, even if that did happen, Florida don't have a quarterback at all. Anthony Richardson gone and Kitna's in jail or prison or maybe at home. I don't know where he at. But they don't have a quarterback at all. Yeah, so this transfer portal, man, this thing is gonna get hectic. This thing is gonna get hectic. I was expecting way more Hurricanes to enter though.
I don't think we're gonna lose that many. I think we're gonna lose 5 more. That's it.
I don't know about all that. Probably more than that.
I'm just
way more than that.
Who else you see leaving?
Man, there's gonna be some names that
that's up to them, man.
That you didn't even think was gonna enter the portal.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to go. If they want to stay.
I feel like the ones that wasn't being used like that are the ones that are going to be leaving.
unfortunately, what you're seeing too, and TTY has pointed it out a lot tonight. Yeah, you're getting way too many freshmen that I guess they thought they deserved more playing time and didn't get enter the portal.
Mm-hmm.
And
one and done guys.
I mean, that's just not the way it works in college football. Yeah, you can go to a lower classification school and probably play immediately, but I mean, how many freshmen does Alabama start? How many freshmen does Clemson start? How many freshmen do Ohio State start?
Here's a quick update. So the running back Reuben Owens, number 1 running back in the class in the country, or whatever, decommitted from Louisville, announced that he will be committing tonight at 8:00. So
I knew he was going to decommit
at 8:00. So if he's going to commit to Texas A&M or Louisville or wherever, you'll know tonight. But he decommitted from Louisville, so more than likely it's not Louisville.
Yeah. Well, and
come to Miami.
That was expected to come when Louisville hired a new coach.
Okay, so Samson, I'm sorry, he set his commitment date to the 15th. So basically a week from now. Samson, whatever. Yeah, Samson.
Okunlola. I'm trying to say.
Like I said, I don't name these people.
Yeah. What happened to easy names like mine's? Graham. That's it, Graham.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Florida State, I guess some of the people got tired of seeing how broke they were, and they got together and they made another collective. The Battles End. That's the name of the new collective that's handing out I think they handed out some NIL deals to like 4 or 5 players that I've seen. I'm not sure the amount of number, but I'm pretty sure it's probably like $5 or $10. You know, not.
You can't even go buy a Whopper for $5 anymore. T2Y.
Tell them just go to McDonald's. Make sure you add the taxes before you order something.
Remember, get that 4 for $4 from Wendy's.
Yeah, that big bag.
Yeah.
Biggie bag. That's what they call it, the biggie bag.
Shout out to Cameron.
Next thing you know, you sleep on the couch out cold.
And shout out to Cameron Kitchens. Shout out to safety Cameron Kitchens. He's All-American. 247 Sports All-American.
Well, shout out to him. Damn, he had all them schools on there.
Yeah, he had all those schools.
Damn. Hey, can you imagine if Jordan Travis leaves Florida State?
Yeah, so that's it right there. The Battles End Collective. They gave a couple Florida State players some NILs, you know. So good luck to them, you know. Don't spend that $10 in one place. Oh my God,
man, that's funny.
Damn.
Okay, so
man, you want to talk about getting paid? I don't. This is true. It's just a rumor. But what I had heard is that quarterback that is going to Tennessee, they dropped him like $8 or $9 million.
Shout out to Kirby. Shout out to Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart, Coach of the Year in the SEC. Also one of his players, Jack. He's Player of the Year for the SEC. So I mean, congratulations, puppy dogs.
Puppy dogs.
I don't even hear nothing about the Rams right now.
Hey, y'all got Baker Mayfield.
I bet you don't, TTY.
And they won a Super Bowl, so they're good.
Sam,
hey, you know what? Tampa playing sorry as hell. We still gonna make the playoffs.
So 4-star quarterback that's committed to. So 4-star quarterback that's committed to Washington State. He'll make an official visit to Michigan State from December 9th to 11th. So I guess they're trying to flip him. Francis, one of our 5-star commit. I guess his brother is in the portal, I think.
Don't hear that, man.
Yeah, he gonna bring him here. Yeah, bring him here.
His brother's a linebacker over at Washington State. So we'll
Come
see.
on down.
Hey, you know what? That kind of sounds familiar because Mario Cristobal did that at Oregon. He had the two brothers playing with each other. Or what? That was against each other. My fault. Never mind. Because I remember the Sewell brothers.
So Joe
I mean,
Salavea.
sometimes they don't want to play together though. Sometimes, I mean, look at ETN. You know, he wanted to forge his own road, you know, away from his brother. That's why he went to Florida over Clemson.
Yeah. What happened with Mesidor, TTY?
Nothing. I haven't heard anything.
No, I seen the picture. I thought it was something big.
Wait, where did you see Mesidor? I didn't see Mesidor.
That wasn't Akeem Mesidor?
No,
Right
that's just a photo.
Okay. Yeah.
Big thanks to Coach Salavella for spending time at CAI today. Basically, he just
okay.
picked a random photo.
My fault. Hey, I just want to give a standing ovation. Akeem Mesidor came in and balled out, man. Regardless of how we play, his name was all in every game called out.
Oh, she did him.
What?
Oh, wow. Hey, you just got did. Ain't she in a sundress? You got did in a sundress, my guy?
Oh,
Damn.
my gosh. Oh, my God.
Take his man card away.
9 times out of 10, this guy played at Florida State.
Damn,
that's terrible. Man. This transfer portal's getting crazy.
The transfer portal seemed real juicy out there, man. It seemed like we in it seemed like it's the NFL free agency, all this.
Let me see. I know I retweeted some stuff that I didn't want to make sure that I mentioned. Okay, we talked about.
I mean,
that.
At some point you're going to see it fall off though, because like I said earlier, with as many guys as get left sitting there, and they basically screw up their career because of it, you're gonna see a drop off in it at some point. Now, have we hit the peak yet? I don't know.
cheesy ass Florida State.
In the cheesy bowl.
In Florida State, remember a couple years ago when we was in the cheesy bowl and y'all were talking all that trash? Well.
Man, we were playing Oklahoma State. Isn't that something?
Well.
Oh man, that is good. Yeah, we had we lost it, but it was a good game though. When Nicola Perry came in the game, Derek King got hurt and Nicola Perry took over.
You know what Cheez-It should make Florida State do? Make them make a commercial. Have all their players in there. Have all their players in the locker room and have Jordan Travis say, "I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach."
Man, if I'm Travis, I'm leaving Florida State. Fuck that. I'm getting the hell up out of there.
Von Miller is going to the NFL. I met Von Trail Miller from Florida. He's declared. I'm not sure if he's going to forego the bowl game though. More than likely, probably will.
Bunch of quitters.
Now, you can tell players don't want to be there. This guy is transferring, but look at the guy behind him. You can tell he don't want to be there. Look at
no emotion at all.
Now, look at this guy. You can tell he's getting some play time. Well, you can see, I wouldn't be surprised if this green shirt guy is the transfer portal.
I had enough. I'm out of here.
Man. Yeah, Chris Thomas, he hit the transfer portal. Ain't do nothing. Yeah, there you go. Purdue head coach. Purdue gonna need a head coach now.
Purdue.
Yeah, they're gonna need a head coach. This guy's going on over to Louisville. So now they're gonna have to hire him a head coach.
He's going home though, man.
It seems like that's the trend. All coaches is going back. No, I'm saying it seems like that's a trend. All coaches going back to their alma mater.
Yeah.
Well, some of them. I don't think Nick Saban's in any kind of hurry to go to West Virginia or Kent State.
For all you Gators out there, Gervin Dexter plans to play in the bowl game. After he played in the bowl game, then he'll declare for the NFL draft. So at least you got one player on your team that's not a quitter. They had a poll last night, and it was very interesting. What Miami media member needs to hit the portal? They had Gabby, they had Susan Miller, Gary Foreman, and Barry Jackson. Susan Miller won by a landslide.
Wow. That's fun.
Susan Miller with 47% of the votes.
I hope somebody put that on her timeline.
Now Gary Foreman came in second with 24.5. Now I did see this post and I did comment. I'm like, damn, it won't let me vote for Gary twice. This is rigged.
Yeah, if I could vote for Herschel 4 times, you should be able to vote for Gary twice.
Yeah, man. Any more portal? Oh. Any more portal guys? Oh, here's a commit. Kansas just got a 4-star offensive tackle. Calvin.
You got a Lambo too, right?
No, that's a
car
Porsche.
is that? That's nice though.
That's a coach I'm surprised somebody didn't try and pick up. I mean, that man had Kansas on a roll at like 5-0, 6-0, whatever they were at before that starting quarterback got hurt. I mean, I'm just saying. No.
Somebody come get your mans. Y'all come get y'all mans. Y'all come get y'all mans, man.
Oh
this man Rose.
What the hell?
He really out here pushing it to the limit. Oh man!
What the hell?
It seems like we are still trending towards Kamani visiting Alabama. Okay.
I ain't worried about somebody taking a visit. I don't know why people think just because somebody takes a visit somewhere, oh, they're gonna flip. That don't mean nothing.
Man, you know how many kids I've seen took visits?
Hell, didn't Al Blades take a visit to Florida State and throw up the U right at the 50-yard line?
Yep.
Shaquille Quarterman did the same thing.
Did he?
So they gave
Shaquille Quarterman went to Florida and did it.
They gave Hendon Hooker Offensive Player of the Year in the SEC.
And speaking of which, somebody please explain to me how the hell Hendon Hooker doesn't get an invite to New York for the Heisman, but Stetson Bennett does.
Have you seen
somebody
Stetson
make that
Bennett?
make sense?
Have you seen Stetson Bennett number? He doesn't even belong on the list.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I mean, as far as yardage, it looks pretty good, but that's it.
He's in the 2000s. Everybody else, the top leading guy, Caleb, is in 4,000, and everybody else is in the 3,000s. Everybody else have more touchdown passes than him, less interceptions than him.
Oh, everything. I know.
Stetson Bennett got 6 interceptions, I think 26 touchdowns. Everybody else is in the 30s and with less interceptions. 4 interceptions is the most I've seen on that list. So he really don't belong.
I mean, Hendon Hooker's numbers are better, and he played 3 less games because he got hurt in like week 10.
It's probably because he's hurt. That's probably why he's not in there.
But his numbers are still better than Stetson Bennett's.
That's true.
Yep.
I don't know. That don't make no sense to me.
Sure as hell doesn't make any sense. I agree.
You know what? Let's go back over to 247 Sport. I want to see how many Oklahoma players actually hit the transfer portal, so I could kind of get an assessment of Florida State versus Oklahoma in the Cheez-It Bowl. So let's go to the transfer portal. Go to team. See how many players Oklahoma's losing. Let's see who's all into the transfer portal from Oklahoma.
Damn, a shitload of them.
They lost the edge rusher. Yeah, another edge.
Damn, man, the majority is defense, it looks like.
Well, they got a defensive head coach. Brent Venables is out there. That's where he's going to do the majority of the clearing out is on defense.
They lost the quarterback. Another safety, cornerback, another corner. Damn.
I want us to get him, Theo Weiss. I want him
another
edge.
And then
I don't want a single defensive player from Oklahoma.
No, I said offense. I said wide receiver. Theo Weiss is a wide receiver.
Oh, okay. Well, he would. When you said him, I thought you were talking about the corner T2I listed off. I was like,
So based on what I see, they'll still beat Florida State. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it for today. I'm gonna go watch what is it, Wednesday? I'm gonna watch something on Netflix. Like, share, subscribe. Good night, folks.
Night, man. Go Canes.